let's just keep it for the African one. Actually, no, African and Indian. But definitely mountain Inyala and Ethiopian wolf, and bongo, definitely bongo, and then obviously tiger. Oh, there's Ethiopian specials like Ethiopian wolf, and that is the most endangered carnivore in Africa. I'm just going to stand by here for a second while I ask this question. Most endangered carnivore in Africa, even more endangered than wild dogs. It's the most endangered canid in the world, and it's just an incredibly beautiful animal, and it hunts up in the alpine moorlands of Ethiopia in the Bale Mountains, and then Mountain Inyala and bongo. If I got to see them, it's sort of closing out my Traphalagus family. I would have seen all the spiral horned antelope in Africa, and Lord Derby's eland is another one. So those are the three, sort of to see all of the whole family. And then tigers, snow leopards, and things like that from in India and in the Himalayas would just be spectacular. And what are they called? Does, I think they call it the Indian wild dog. I really have to get to India actually. But I think there's just so many animals and things out there that I'd love to see when I do get the opportunity and time. But we've just arrived where Mr. Quarantine was this morning, so we're just going to pop in and see what's happening. See that the kill. I don't see him yet. Oh, he's lying right near the bottom branch. That's quite a funny spot for him to lie. The hyenas are still around. They the hyenas must not be around. There's a hyena there. There's two hyenas, and he's lying so low to the ground. That's quite unusual behavior. Oh, we don't want to disturb the hyena. Let's go around the other side of the tree. So I don't know if you guys, there we go, let's just stop. So there's two hyenas now, so another hyena has arrived on the scene while we've been gone. Oh, no ways. Did you see that? There was a squirrel in this hole right next to the leopard. It could even been a mongoose. So his head pop out of the hole. So we've got. So he's very, very low to the ground. The hyenas could chase him if they wanted to. It looks like that's possibly the most comfortable branch for him to snooze on. So what I can see if we look up at the carcass quickly is he's almost eaten the whole skull, the top of the head, and there's just the neck left there now. But as I said, there's still a lot of food here. It's still definitely going to be here for another day or two at least. So we're quite lucky. One of the reasons I came immediately first thing in the morning is that I knew the likelihood of him feeding was going to be quite high, and I knew as it got later in the morning the likelihood of him sleeping was going to be much higher. So it's still nice to come and check. Oh, here we go. Where are you going, Nisi? Oh no, not going towards, going away from the leopard. So I'm just going to wait for the other vehicles to finish moving, and once they leave we'll move into a different spot. We'll try to get a clear view of his face, which he's busy just putting in the bush at the moment. So you can see the quarantine's very distinct, very straight sort of row of rosettes that come up from his tail. I said it looks almost like a landing strip. I don't know if you guys can hear, there's quite a lot of talking not too far from us, and it sounds like someone using a spade. And that's because we're literally right on the doorstep of the lodge. So life must go on even if there's a leopard with an impala kill. So there's maintenance to be done, meetings to be had. And as we, just for those who might not have been with us first thing this morning, we show the leopard, and then where all your questions and everything are being fed to, the final control is just right there. I'm just going to show you now. Can you see? I don't need to reverse. So you can see that white there. That's the big satellite dish thingy that sends the signal all over the world. So it's probably about 50 meters, 60 meters from our final control to the leopard. Just going to move around the other side where we can see a bit more, and also the lights will be a bit better, so hopefully we can have a better look at him and the kill. Let's have a quick look at the kill first. And then I'll move so we can see his face nicely. So you can see the first thing he would have eaten was all the heart, lung, liver,
brain,
kidneys, and then he did eat the whole head, brain, eyes, ears. Now he'll be busy digesting that. If you come down onto the leopard there, you can literally see how fat he is at the moment. That is one bulging belly. You know, he's just so full. I mean, very, very happy. Guys, if you see the blood on him there, I wouldn't worry too much. That's not from him, that's from the kill, so I don't think he's been hurt. He's going to move back so we can have a nice view of his face. And
Good, yeah. I'm sure he'll come back.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll look back now. He just heard something. There we go. It's almost perfectly framed by the marula tree. So he's in the perfect spot. He's got meat in a tree that's relatively safe, or safe from hyenas at least. He's got water right here with Gowrie Dam. So there is a strong possibility for those of you going to be watching the Juma cam down at the dam, that he might pop up there as he goes for a drink, or he actually might do it right now. Oh, no, he's going to I think he's going to sleep on the ground now that the hyenas have moved off. Good morning, Ellen from the UK. Ellen would like to know, what is the likelihood of him making another kill today? It is very unlikely, but he is an opportunist, all predators. And if he is wandering down towards the dam to have a drink, and he happens to come across some animals and he manages to stalk and catch one, he would definitely attempt to. And leopards don't have any problem eating rotting meat, so he would probably stash that and then move, or probably eat the good stuff, the liver, lungs, hearts, etc., and then eat there and then move between the two kills even possibly. Good morning, Bula Ray. Bula Ray would like to know, what is the height of the kill? I would probably say 4.5, 5 meters up in the tree. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 6 meters.
Serval's ears look similar to leopards, am I correct?
See, even though we do see leopards sleeping in trees and lying in trees quite regularly, it's they actually prefer, it's more comfortable for them to sleep on the ground, and quite often he would only have been staying in the tree and whatnot while those hyenas would hear on the ground. I'm quite sure the hyenas haven't moved far. They probably moved off 50, 60 meters to go find somewhere to rest. But if he ever had to feed, or they heard the sound of like a piece of meat dropping out of the tree, they would be hurtling back in here at high speed. I hear a lot of squirrels alarm calling in front of us, and they're definitely not alarm calling at him. I wonder if there's another leopard over there. Very upset squirrels. Okay, so he's sleeping here. I'm just gonna go forward a little bit. There's just too much activity over there. I just want to have a check. I mean, it could quite easily be they're all shouting at a brown snake eagle or a bird of prey that's sitting on top of a tree, but it is worth having a look.